Let's see. It's for players who participated in the closed beta test. Choose agree. Okay, fine. Please select your region of residence outside of Japan. Feels bad, man. Where's my Nigeria option? Select age group. Feels old, man. Oh my god, I'm old. I'm actually under that section now. Can I put other because I'm La Diva?
Yeah, man. Other.
Have I played the original Granblue Fantasy? Have not played before, Pepega. Have played a couple of times. Used to play often, currently playing often. Well, full-time streamer, by the way. How much
There
have
should be
you...
an option.
What?
Should be an option sold by sold to the game.
Sold by sold to the game. I think I can put the chat back up now. Okay. How much have you played fighting games? Haven't played before. I used to play often. Used to play often. Because I've not played in a long time. How often do you play a console? Few times a year. You know, it's kind of unfortunate that's actually really the case right now for me. Yeah. Because I only played it for like exclusive and stuff. Probably I'll start playing a little bit more because now I have Mr. Asbro. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He came over earlier. I mean last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which of the following fighting games have I played before? Yes, Street Fighter. No. Actually, I played that a little bit. Yes. Mobile Suit Gundam? Arcana Hearts. I actually played that a little bit, surprisingly.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a little bit. Dragon Ball no, Pre-4 yes. I actually played Under Night Birth as well. Mortal Kombat no, Skullgirls no. Which type of multiplayer format do you prefer? Co-op play because I'm too old for PvP. Too old for PvP, feels bad, man. Do you check the... Actually, I don't mind both anyway, so I'll just put both of them. There's a both of them, I didn't notice that. Did you check the online player's guide? No? What online player's guide? For this game? There's a guide already?
I think it's that, you know, the command list and all that stuff.
Oh.
Like, what inputs they have.
Oh, I guess during, I suppose.
I'm assuming that's that.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's Guild Wars PvP. Ah, right. Guild Wars PvP. I forgot. How did you hear about the closed beta test? Internet advertisement. Other. Because it's not from their official website. I got it from their official stream. How long did I participate in the beta test? It's only been 2 days though. Well, technically it's 2 days. Which lobby feature did you use? Everything. God damn it. No! No! Fuck. Oh well, oops. I accidentally pressed next before selecting all the proper answers. Was the character limit for the text chat appropriate? I have no fucking idea. I guess I'll just put as that. How often did you encounter network issues? Several times. Where's the all the time? Didn't we like experience that like almost everything? Almost all the time? How long does it usually take for a lobby match to begin after an opponent sat down? Took a longer amount of time. How would you describe the game's difficulty? Very hard because I'm a pleb. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't feel that easy, but it feels kind of easy too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably between normal and easy.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put normal. What do you find difficult about other game? Oh, about the game. Controls? No, controls seems fine. What game rules? What the time limit?
Mechanics, I guess.
Is it? I guess the game
Yeah.
speed is a little bit. I guess I'll just put game speed and game rules, I guess. Control seems fine. Oh yeah, length of match is very, very short. How often did I win a match? Oh yes, I'm gonna flex real quick. Alright, I'm gonna put majority of the matches because gotta flex. Okay. Actually no. I'm a pleb, so minority of the matches. I'll just put in between. Oh wait, you gotta flex, right? Fuck it, I'm just flexing anyway. Was it easy to understand how to start a lobby match? Yes, very easy. Well, probably because we've already played like previous games already that has all that, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How many matches did you play during the beta test? I'm pretty sure it's more than 11.
Yeah, definitely more than 11, yeah.
How did I enjoy the game? I would say it's kind of fair. I wouldn't say like a really great amount. It's okay. It's not super insanely like super fun though, I would say. How about you?
Mm. I liked it. I mean, it's been a while since there's been a new fighting game, and I did enjoy cross tag, so this is more enjoyable than that.
I see.
Oh yeah, I had fun.
I see. I mean, I did had fun, but it's more like at the times I just don't like it. You know, but you know what? Since I already sold my soul to Cygames, I'm just gonna say greatly. For auto combos that activate by pressing the same button repeatedly, which type of attack would you prefer to end on? Skill, I guess? Because that happens to Persona, right? Was that? I think that applies to Persona, right?
Persona, it ended in super if you had meter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I do prefer skill though.
Yeah, I think ends at skill is actually better than super, for sure.
Yeah.
Because if you had meter, it's better to just use that manually than auto.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you think about it, for a game like this, if you actually manage to hit super and you auto into super, it's actually super crazy, right? If you think about it, for a game like this, right?
Mm-hmm. The damn damage too.
Yeah, because you get like crazy amount of damage from just super, so I think it's better to just put it as. I mean, if you want to make it very easy, you can just do that, I suppose. But I feel like skill is a lot better too, in a way. But you gotta cater to the plebs, right? Like me, right? Like me. Since I'm pretty sure Chad noticed a lot of times I've been complaining about the. Where's my super? Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Did you use the skill button to activate skills? Actually, I did. A few times. Did you manually input to activate skills? Yes. Were you able to use the Skybound out? Yes. Were you able to use Super Skybound out? Yes. Which character do you use? Everybody. Except for Potato that actually. But you did use everyone. Which character did I use most? Probably Katarina, because I felt like I spent more time with Katarina than Gran yesterday. Seems like equal though. I don't know. Fuck it, I'll just put Katarina. Which avatar did I... Why do you want to ask this question? Which character do you want most added to the roster? Kane. Yes. Kane. Alright, Kane. Are you interested in competing live events, competition, and tournaments? No, because I'm a pleb. I'm interested in spectating live. Yes, sure, I don't mind. Competing in online events, competitions, or online events? No.
Oh yeah, online here.
Online, no. Actually, no. I don't really mind joining like actual ones. Online is like a big no-no. I don't mind spectating online. Yeah, spectating online is okay. Listening to game commentary offered by pro players, of course. I mean, you always want to listen to Sonic Fox, right? Will you use the feature that lets you spectate other players? Of course. We love to hear your thoughts, comments, suggestions about the game. Please fix hitbox. Isn't that like a huge problem though?
I don't know. I think they meant for it to be like that.
I find it really stupid though.
I mean, it does feel more like Street Fighter like that, but I do think it's meant like that though.
I don't remember Street Fighter being really that bad though. I mean,
Okay, well, 5 is at least
a little bit better, I think, in terms of that regard, I suppose. I don't know, man. Please add hit air dash as well. Okay, thanks. Hmm. I think the walking speed and dash is okay. I think I just really want the air dash. Air dash is really really good. I was trying to hit boxes. Did nobody actually notice the hitbox problems? There's like I think it happened like a few times where you actually pull back your weapon already, but I can still hit that, right? I think that happened a lot yesterday, wasn't it?
Um,
You
no,
know
that
when
was more of when I had my weapon out. Like I was already poking out,
really?
and you hit something. Yeah.
Oh, because I felt like sometimes you actually were like 1 or 2 frames when you're pulling back already. I still managed to hit that.
Mm, no,
Hmm.
I don't remember that happening. I don't remember it when
Yeah, I
when
think I think it's more like yeah. What Chad says like there's too the active frames is too much. There's too much active frames because I feel like you're there too long and then the thing stays on for far too long and it just feels like you can get punished so easily, especially like even in long range and shit.
it's more of the what is it? The hurt box of your normals, which
Oh
is
yeah, it's not. Oh yeah, it's a hurt box. Consider hurt
yeah.
box, not hit box. Yeah, yeah. Then because I feel like that stays on way too long.
Depends on the character too, because
Yeah,
yeah, Catalina does six her sword out for quite a long time.
yeah.
It's just weird that her sword is a hurt box as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand. How is that a hurt box? It doesn't
I
make
mean, I guess
sense.
fair because it's pretty long and to make it balanced, but it's just kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can understand the whole Charlotta's crown thing being a hurt box thing. That's totally understandable. But the actual weapon being the hurt box is kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
That's why I just find the whole mechanics being really really weird for me in this game. Hmm. Then I think that's really about it though. I'm not sure what else to say though. Yes, please add dash. Because of the clash system. Oh yeah, the clash system seems to be a lot different than other games, isn't it?
Um,
It's a lot easier to clash, isn't it? Compared to
a
other
lot
games.
easier. I didn't feel that way, but it's just that the clash system, when it clashes, there's a slowdown, right?
Yeah,
So it is a bit disorientating, maybe,
yeah.
and it makes it easier to react to.
I guess so, but sometimes I felt like because you're supposed to be able to cancel your moves, right? Into another. Isn't it? When you clash,
Yeah,
yeah. Because sometimes I'm not able to. Or is it just because I wasn't mashing hard enough?
could be, yeah, because I think I
Hmm.
was able to, maybe.
Yeah, I guess it's the timing rather. Yeah, I guess then it's okay. But yeah, I do feel like it's a little bit disorienting though, because I don't think it needs to be that slow. The clash thing shouldn't be that slow. Because I think the clash, even like in the likes of like, I think Dragon Ball was relatively slow, but it wasn't as slow as this. I think the Fighter Z, wasn't it?
Sorry?
For the clash in Dragon Ball, I remember seeing some clashes in Dragon Ball, and it's not really that slow either, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not too slow, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I really don't know though. I do feel like the clash is a little bit too slow.
It's more to make it easier to
React, yeah,
react to, yeah.
yeah. Hmm. But I feel like if you think about it, like most of like standard players will probably just be mashing it out anyway, right? If you think about it.
Mm, I guess you could do a lot of stuff. You could mash, you could dodge, you could
Hmm.
do stuff. I don't know, I guess. You can no, you can't block because your
Yeah.
attack is still
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
putting through your attack.
So you need to
So
cancel
yeah, you'd
into
have to do
another.
something.
Yeah, you need to cancel into another move. Yeah, or
Yep.
another neutral, whatever. Yeah. Hmm. What do you think about the game speed though? Like overall speed.
I think it's okay actually. It's alright.
Yeah, to me the speed is okay too, but I
Mm.
do feel like at times the supers can be a little bit too lengthy. I think.
Supers are a bit long, and
Yeah.
I also put in they're way too damaging. Their
Yeah.
damage is way too high.
Yeah. Saitokai, thanks for that tier 2, man. 6 months, brother. But yeah, I do think so as well. I feel like the supers just tilt do does so much damage. I'm not sure if that was actually intentional or not. I mean, to
I
be
do think it's intentional, yeah.
yeah, because I do think that you're only allowed to have one super per round anyway, by the looks of things.
Yeah, that's one thing too, yeah.
Yeah,
Or even probably just two or something.
two is
If
like
you,
it's really pushing it though. I feel like two is really hard to get to.
I think if you IB a lot, you can. Well, you have to IB,
Yeah, yeah, you have
but
to
yeah.
ID like crazy. Yeah, you need to instant block so much though. But it does
Yeah.
look like instant blocking is relatively easy to do though. But
Mm,
maybe because it's online, it's relatively slightly harder because there's like a little bit of delay, you know.
it
But
could be. Yeah.
yeah, it shouldn't be that bad because from what I can see, instant blocking is actually quite easy to do so far. Um,
Mm.
um, I also kind of noticed that the EX for all of the specials are with actually have the same cooldown.
Oh, okay.
They do, right? Because I kind of noticed they do have the same cooldown. Because
I
if you did watch back like the Sonic Fox Fairy combo one, you can actually see all the things going up the same time, or
oh,
almost the
but
same thing.
when you use the Skybound art, all your skills go on cooldown for some reason.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Huh?
It does actually. Yeah,
Oh,
it is
so
so weird.
is that like normal EX? I mean, normal super, or is it the EX super?
The EX Super.
Oh, wait, only that?
I didn't notice for the normal Super.
Oh, oh, I didn't notice that. Hmm.
But yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it goes to cooldown. Yeah, it may be some purpose because it's like a super huge. Well, it's a huge super which does a lot of damage, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the main reasons why they actually made it like it's very punishables. Like most of them are punishable like really easily, is
Yep.
probably because of like it's such a powerful super, right? So I guess that's kind of
Mm.
like one of the drawbacks. But I feel like even if you use it in combos, it's just really painful though. Yeah, it's like if you
Yes.
manage to do like say for example Katarina's hit for example, if like you manage to hit someone like off the air and then you use the special EX which makes you bounce onto the wall and then you like do something or into super or some shit. So it's like you're using two EX and then you use a super. That's a lot of damage though. It just very simple hit like that probably hit more than 50% of your HP already.
Yep. That definitely does about 50%, yeah.
And the other thing I also noticed this is like very different from some other fighting games where you actually have no sort of like damage reduction when you're low HP because it does look like it's the same.
Mm.
It is, right? Because it doesn't look like any different for me. Is it for you? Because I know like
Oh,
for Guilty Gear you have like defense, I mean damage reduction, right, when you're low HP or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it seems the same all the way, yeah.
yeah. For this game, yeah, and yeah, the chip damage is really crazy though if you think about it. This game,
Mm-hmm.
if you block the projectile EX, is like it hurts a lot.
Yeah, when you're low health, you definitely cannot be blocking. You need to
Yeah,
do something.
yeah.
There's no barrier. There's no. Y your only option is probably to dodge or just.
But yeah, it's like it's really hard
Yeah.
for you to dodge through that whole thing, isn't it? Because it's like you can only dodge through like one projectile or something when it's like five projectiles.
No, it doesn't depend on the hits. It depends on the length
Oh
of
right,
the. Yeah.
the projectile. Oh yeah, if the
Yeah.
projectile is too long, then it's yeah you can actually go through. Yeah, okay.
If it's a slow projectile like Fairy Super, then you cannot dodge that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is very hard to dodge. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a give or take, though. I find like the whole chip damage thing, because I feel like some people would definitely prefer having like a chip damage just so you won't really able to turtle and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like a game like this is actually better if you're able to turtle a little bit, because I feel like sometimes it's just really hard to like escape pressure and shit, because like the whole minus on block thing happens very often, especially if you're not instant blocking.
Hmm.
Yeah. And if they're really catering towards casual players, it's really hard for them to actually do instant blocks and stuff. There's no way they'll be able to instant block, right? There's no way. Because instant blocking is like you have to technically time the attack, right?
Yeah.
And you can do that like multiple times. You always have to let it go every time. And holding down the guard button doesn't help, by the way. So
Hmm.
I mean, I don't mind either way though, if you think about it, the whole chip damage thing, because on the fair side of that, you have a cooldown, so you can't really match that all that much. So it's kind of fair in that sense, right?
In a way, I guess
Yeah.
maybe.
So I think it's totally forgivable in that sense. I would totally think it's the chip damage is okay because of that. Because there's like some drawbacks of that. But it can be very crucial if you do it like when the person is like really low HP or something. Do you get like a lot of chip damage if you do a non-projectile though? Because that's something I don't really notice that much.
I think you get more chip damage from special moves, from skills and all that stuff.
Do you?
Probably.
Because I don't really pay
Um,
attention to that.
I actually have no idea. Yeah, because I've only been chipping with projectiles, the EX projectiles.
Yeah, same here. That's what I've been doing as well. But
Mm.
I haven't really like play close attention to like the HP whenever like you do like say you block a super or something. Like
Mm.
I'm not sure like how much of a chip damage that actually does. Like standard normals or hits, like how much chip damage it does, because it does look like for standard normals like 5A to 5D or whatever, it doesn't look like you're actually doing any damage when you're blocking. It doesn't look like there's any chip damage from that other than projectiles.
Yeah, I didn't really notice it too.
Yeah, I mean, I did notice like a significant more difference when it comes to like standard projectile. You can see a little bit of chip damage. I just feel like the EX version you get way more chip damage because of the what's that? It adds more hits right to that. So
Yes.
yeah, so it just multiplies by like I think usually it's by 5 hits from what I can see. All EX projectiles all have 5 hits from what I noticed.
Mm.
Yeah, like Gran, Katarina, and Lancelot, right? Yeah.
I think Lancelot was about 3 or 4.
Was it? I thought it was 5 as
Yeah.
well. I remember Gran and Katarina was like around 5.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure what else though. I mean, I feel like I'm just complaining about the hurt box rather. I'm not sure what else to say about the game. Hmm. Is there anything else to say though?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm only putting the damage of the supers.
Oh,
Because that
okay.
is just way too high.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they kind of want to end the game too fast, but I felt like the game can be ended way too fast if you
Yep.
think about it. Yeah. Hmm. And I mean the whole networking error shit, I think that's just I think that's just our side, because it does look like the lobby issues we always been having for like the last 2 sessions. I think it's just our side. I don't think it's applying to like NA or EU or Japanese players. I don't think so. I think it's just us. Because from what I noticed from other streams too, that seems to apply as well. Other streams is like, especially like say Maximilian, Lord Knight and Majin Obama and shit. I've seen some of their streams, and it does look like they were okay though. Like I don't see any problems like in their lobby or whatever. It could be just our servers just being a pleb, or maybe it's just our internet connection is just really bad or something that just glitches out like that. But yeah, I do feel maybe the game duration should be slightly longer though. I just felt like it's a little bit too short.
I don't think it's quite
I mean,
okay actually, because it just depends whether you get rushed down and get strong or something like that.
because I mean, if you hit like where you manage to get combo, you just take so much damage. I just feel like that's the problem.
Hmm.
I feel like another thing is that they should probably add more like linkage, I guess, into like pressure strings.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is so limited. If you think about it, even I feel like Street Fighter has way more pressure strings compared to this. I mean,
No, Street Fighter is also very linky like this.
is it really? I feel like it's a
Yeah.
lot easier to do it in there though.
What I noticed in Street Fighter is there's a lot of stagger pressure, because like just pressing the good buttons, the buttons that make you plus on block or something,
Oh, I see.
in mix-ups and stuff.
I see. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess I'll just just fix the lobby, I guess. Lobby latency? How do you word that? Is it latency though?
Connection?
Is it connection? I'm not sure. How do you mention that? Because like we always have that weird glitch, like all of a sudden like the ready button is not pressable or something. Remember that one? Like
Yeah.
like how the heck do you even mention that? I'll just save it. I'll just say connection, I guess. Lobby connection, very wonky, I suppose. Netcode? I don't think the netcode is that bad though. I think the netcode is bearable, but I feel like most of the problems is just because of our connection and location, if you think about it, right?
Yep.
Because I always knew for a fact that in my location, finding people like slightly further away from me, like outside of Malaysia and shit, when it comes to like fighting games, is always a problem for me. So I really think it's probably that's way towards like PSN's side. It's not really much to the game itself, so it's kind of unfair to actually mention that. You thought that was the other person waiting to press ready? No, it's because it's like the connection, like you see the other players interaction onto your screen versus the other player's screen is very, very different. It's not always live. It goes by like every few seconds from what I noticed. Right? It goes by every like 3 to 4 seconds, I think, before you start moving. That kind of thing.
Probably more than 3-4 seconds actually.
Oh really? Because I do, yeah, I know for a fact that you have to wait a while before they start moving. Because I feel like if they actually do it live, it's like they need like way better servers or some shit like that. They can't do it, because I know this has been around since BlazBlue time already. Because I know even BlazBlue lobby is you have to wait for a certain amount of time, then it'll show the whatever avatar moving around. It's not immediate.
Hmm. But it's not this slow.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Because I do like because of that, right? You know when you sit down on the machine and then you go to another waiting for another player to go on the machine after you went through your match, the loser will go out, right? But for some reason, the person who loads back faster, the one who won who stays on the seat, can still press the ready. And if that dude press ready, you'll get glitched out. That's what I kind of noticed too. You're not supposed to press anything. Because if that happens, and if the loser comes back, right, you'll have that problem. The one, the circle button not working or something. Because I also noticed that it could also happen the other way around. Because you're supposed to get off, right, of the machine. But I
Hmm.
also noticed that even if you lost, you can actually press ready first, and then you automatically get off.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
because
You still get off first.
there's like some sort of like delay going on. You can if you press the ready button there and then you get off, you're already considered glitched. You're in like a glitch state. So if you sit back on, or sometimes you just won't be able to sit back on the seat, right? I think it happened to you or some shit.
I think so. Yeah.
But I think that only happens when it's like really crowded, though, if I recall correctly. Because I noticed that happened to me earlier when you weren't when you I think you're still sleeping or something. Because like
Mm.
I wanted to, because I went to like a very crowded lobby, and I wanted to try this just join like a random machine or whatever, and I did notice it's really hard for me to actually sit on there because it's like there's people going in and out, and because it's not updating live, it's really hard to tell, right? Because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should say lobby connection slash interaction. I guess you consider interaction, right? Hmm. I guess I don't really need to mention about the super damage, do I? I'm not sure what else to add in though. Because I think other things seems to be okay already.
Hmm.
Do you just add the damage thing? Is it just that for you?
Let's see what I put here. I put damage. I put. Okay, this is hard to scroll.
Oh, you're using your phone, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I talked about connection. I talked about the using arcade stick. You can't change the camera angle on the
Oh
lobby
yeah,
easily.
I think that one I think you just put it there. I don't think I need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I put.
Crusos, thanks for that 23 months, brother. Private lobbies? I mean, this is a beta, right? So you can't really say all that much, though. It's a beta, so you
Yeah.
can't really say much because there's a lot of stuff that is missing from the game. But I do want to see all of that, though. I mean, I guess you could say it's technically a suggestion, I suppose.
But yeah, they will definitely be adding a private lobby. I would be very surprised if they don't, because
Yeah,
that's what they normally do with the betas for like they with Dragon Ball. They did it with did they do other betas?
I don't
Cross tag,
remember.
yeah, they did cross tag, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, because all those previous games, they did have private lobbies, private matches, like, or slash player matches, casual matches, ranked matches, all that stuff. I'm
Mm,
pretty sure they'll have all that. It's really weird if they actually take one of that off, rather. Yeah.
yeah, it's all standard stuff.
Yeah.
If even one of those are not in, then people are gonna complain. There's gonna be riots and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Because it's like, I feel like that kind of stuff is already like a staple for like the online
Yeah.
FTG playstyle, rather. So it needs to have that. If not, I think it's like, it's really weird.
Mhm.
Besides that, I really don't know. I don't know what else to add. I mean, the other ones is like just add more characters, please, and shit. Add dash, whatever. I feel like if I say please add dash, it's kind of like a meme. I feel like that's just a meme because I feel like this kind of playstyle is what they were aiming for, which I can totally understand. because it
Yeah.
does feel like they were just aiming for like a somewhat easier version of Street Fighter. I think it just feel
Mhm.
like it. Yeah. Besides that, yeah, I don't think I have really much else to say. Just like the hurt box and the lobby connections interactions thing is just really buggy. Mm, is there really anything else to say though? In before I take too long to do this and then it just times out. Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think there's really much else to say though.
Yeah, I
I'm
just hit mine too.
I mean, it's just like it's just a beta right now. We're just commenting based on what we've seen so far, anyway. So it's just like can't really say all that much.